Hi you guys, this is Chanel from ChanelForReal.com. I am here to show you a quick tutorial on how to use my favorite fitness app, which is called Seconds Pro. It's on the top of my screen right there in the middle. I'm just going to go through and show you how to plug in a workout so you don't have to stop and look at your watch or stop and look at the clock. I'm going to go ahead and open it. And this, as you can see, it says my timers. See, I've made lots of different timers for lots of different workouts, and it saves them for you. There is a free version. This version costs $4.99 in the App Store, but there is a free version. It just doesn't allow you to save your workout, so you have to put in your workout every single time. So all you have to do to start a new timer is hit this plus sign right here on the corner, and it's going to take you to this page. So here you choose your template, which kind of timer you're going to create, and it has different options. You have a hit timer, circuit, Tabata, round, compound, and a custom timer. For our 30 minutes for 30 days workout, use the compound timer. So here we have a compound timer, and you can name it anything that you want. So you just click on the title here, and you change the name to, let's say, day 1 for our workout for 30 minutes for 30 days. So the first thing that we're going to do is add a sub timer right here. Just click on that and it'll take you back to the template page. And then if you can remember, we have 3 different circuits that we're going to do in the workouts. So we're going to create 3 different circuit timers. So we're going to click circuit timer. We're going to change the name, and this is our first circuit. So the first circuit is our warm-up. So just type in warm-up here. And we're going to keep this number of sets because we're not going to be repeating anything. We're going to type in 10 different exercises. So I'm just going to type in a few for examples. So I'm going to type in jumping jacks. And then here you can write your duration. So you're going to hit this number right here, and you're going to type in 30 seconds because we're going to do it for 30 seconds. And then you're going to change the color. So each exercise is going to have a different color. And then I typically like to keep my rest as the gray, rest or stretch. That way I know every time I see a gray that the rest is coming. So go back, hit the arrow, add another exercise, click on it here, rename it. We're going to put butt kicks. And we're going to do that for 30 seconds again. Change the color, change this to red, and then you just hit the back arrow. So you can see we have 2 different exercises here. So if we were going to do a complete workout, we would do all 10 exercises and just type them in. It sounds like a lot of work, but really it gets quicker as you use the app. So here you scroll down, it says rest between intervals. We're not going to have any rests between a jumping jack and a butt kick, so we're not going to put any time there. And rest between sets, like I said, we're only doing 1 set of this, so we don't need to have anything there either. Under here, the warm-up, I usually like to change this to get ready and just give myself like 10 seconds, 5 seconds to get ready for the workout. Usually I'm like tightening my hair or fixing my shoelace or something. 10 seconds to help me prepare for a warm-up so I don't miss out on any of the exercises. So like I said, I usually keep that gray, hit the back arrow, and that's all you need to do on this section. So if you want to look at it, make sure you have it all right. You hit this button down here on the bottom right corner, preview, and it pulls this screen up. So it has, this is what your workout is going to look like. You're going to get ready for 10 seconds, and then your timer will start at jumping jacks or jumping hacks. I guess I should probably change that. Jumping jacks, and then you're going to go straight into butt kicks. So we'll close that. Let me just fix this jumping jacks business. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to hit create in the top right corner. So you can see our warm-up right there is 1 minute and 10 seconds. Okay, so we're going to add another sub timer. Click that. It will take us back to the template page. We're going to add another circuit timer for circuit number 2. And then if you can remember in our circuit number 2, all it is a 10-minute timer for 4 different exercises, and you just do those as many rounds as you can. So, for example, we're going to do push-ups, tricep dips, skull crushers, and shoulder taps. Okay? And number of sets, again, we don't need to change that. We're doing it one time. So right here, all you have to do is type in 10 minutes. And then you can change this to a different color like that. And we don't need any rest between intervals. We don't need rest between sets. We don't need a warm-up. And we don't need a cool down yet. Okay, so we're going to hit create. So you can see your warm-up right there. Then you have your circuit number 2, 10 minutes right there. So we're going to add circuit number 3, add the sub timer, go to circuit timer. We'll just change this to circuit 3. And then on here, in circuit number 3, this is our hit timer. So we are going to do 8 different exercises for 30 seconds each with a 10-second rest between each exercise. So the first exercise, we're just going to do a couple of examples. So we're going to do mountain climbers. Change the time to 30 seconds. Change your color. Add another exercise. Walking plank. Change your timer 30 seconds. Change your color. And we'll do one more. So add an exercise. Up down plank for 30 seconds. We'll change the color to orange. Hit the back arrow. So you can see this is circuit number 3, and we have 3 different exercises listed here. And it should go down to 8 if we were to type all of them in. But now this is where this comes in. So we're going to have a rest between our intervals. So we're going to go here, and we're just going to type in 10 for 10 seconds. And the color, we're going to keep it at gray because I like to keep all of my rests and stretches at gray. And then this is where another thing, we need to plug in a cool down. So you come here, because this is our last circuit. We're going to cool down and stretch. Stretching is very important. So I usually do at least 2 to 3 minutes of stretching. So I'm just going to type in 2 minutes there. Okay, and we can preview it here also. So 30 and 10, 30, 10, 30, and then you have a 2-minute cool down and stretch. So hit create. So there, now you can see, I'm actually going to go back into circuit 2, and I'm going to copy all of this and move it down to exercise 1. And then I'm going to change this to circuit 2. Hopefully that didn't just confuse you. So now you can see we have a warm-up, circuit number 2, circuit number 3. So here's also an important thing. We need to put in our rest between the circuit. So right here it says rest between sub timers. That's where you're going to plug this in. So I'm going to put rest and prepare for circuit. And I'm going to put 1 minute. So we're going to do a 1-minute rest between each circuit. So if you can see here, if we preview the bottom corner, we're going to get ready for 10 seconds. We're going to do our warm-up. Then we're going to rest and prepare for circuit number 2 for a minute. Then we're going to do circuit number 2. Then we'll rest and prepare for circuit number 3 for a minute. Then we'll do circuit 3. And then we'll have our cool down and stretch for 2 minutes. So it all looks great. So we'll hit create. And there you can see it brings you back to your timers. So when you come here, and you're ready to pull up your workout, all you have to do is tap there. It opens it up. Then the only thing you need to do now is hit play, and it will start playing for you. And you can't hear it right now, but it will say 3, 2, 1, jumping jacks. And then you'll go and start your warm up, and it will count 3, 2, 1 with every exercise, all the way until you get all the way through your workout and it hits the end of the timer. So also another cool feature that this app has is that you can lock your screen so that you don't bump it or swipe it and somehow you randomly get to halfway through your workout when really you're at the very beginning. So all you need to do is hit this lock button right here, and it will lock your screen for you so you can't touch it or move it. It stays in one spot, and then to get it back to where you can manage your screen, just hit the lock button again and you can move it up and down. So if you need to pause, there's the pause button, play button, and then to get out you just hit the X and it brings you back to your timers. If you do need to go in and edit it, you just hit this little square right there. It brings up your workout and you can edit, preview it, save it, and brings you back to your timer. So I've already programmed the entire workout in, so I'm just going to go in and show you that really quick. So this is the workout. The warm-up is 10 minutes and 10 seconds because we have a get ready rest time in there. Circuit number 2 is 10 minutes, and circuit number 3 is 10 minutes with some rests also. So you're going to, and the cool down, so that's included in there as well. So if I hit save right here, and you can see right here that the timer actually goes for 33 minutes and 30 seconds. So I didn't include the rests in your 30-minute workout. So technically it's not 30 minutes for 30 days, it's 33 minutes and 30 seconds for 30 days. But I think that the rests are probably something that you would appreciate. So I included those in there. So if you click on this, we'll start our timer. We have the get ready seconds, and then just goes all the way down through. We have our rest and prepare for circuit. There's 1 minute. We do all of these things for 10 minutes. We rest and prepare for circuit number 3. 30 seconds rest, 30 seconds work, 10 seconds rest, 30 seconds work, 10 seconds rest, all the way down until you get to your cool down and stretch for 2 minutes, and that's the end of your timer. So I hope this tutorial was helpful for you. If you do have any questions, you can email me at chanel@chanelforreal.com, or you can also visit my blog. Make sure that you download the PDF versions of the workouts so that you can have them with you when you are at the gym or at home. A gym is not required or necessary. This is meant to be an at-home workout, and the only thing that I would suggest you have is a mat or something that you can use to prevent your back from hurting while it's on the ground, or your legs, or your elbows, or whatever. I don't want anybody to get hurt, so I think that a mat or carpet would be appreciated. And I hope that you guys have fun. I'm looking forward to some feedback, and I appreciate any extra comments. So thank you.